Let's take a look at another exciting match here in the Bad Boys of Wrestling. We're going to take it out to a street fight featuring the match for the television championship of the World Wrestling Council. Everything goes. The Invader won the champion against the great Muta, known as a Super Black Ninja. Your comments, Mr. Rogers.
Yes, when you're talking about the Bad Boys Professional Wrestling, you're talking about Muta. That's right, Muta, the Super Black Ninja, and I love the way he's going to knock some sense into that stupid, ugly Invader. It's about time. And look at the move, he's climbing the top. That's why he's a super bad boy, and kaboom! I love the way he knocks that.
Okay, you have noticed street clothes here. There's no disqualification. Last man standing wins. This is a title match, one of the roughest matches in professional wrestling, featuring a true superstar from the Orient. And what can we say about Super Black Ninja? I guess he took it right where another famous Japanese wrestler left it, the famous tiger mask with his spectacular style. Then came this, Muta, and believe me, I don't think there's another one better in his style.
I don't know about that, but what I do know is that my friend, the Super Black Ninja, Muta, he's got his Danny shirt on because he spends a lot of time there. And I saw the Invader.
Well, is that a little plug here or what?
I know, I've seen Invader, and that's his street clothes right there. He walks down the street, he has that stupid looking mask on, he's got a $2 penny sweatshirt on, he's got the stupid looking blue jeans on. And those are the official street clothes of Muta, and I might throw another plug in for Danny's. Yes, he hangs out at Danny's because that's where all the hot women Donald go to, and that's where you do pick them up.
Brother, if you go there, I don't know about what kind of woman you're talking about. They won't catch me dead in that place.
I hang out at Elizabeth myself.
Okay, let's stop the private life here, Mr. Rogers. Let's go back into this comments on this street fight here. Don't get me in trouble, you know. I'm looking for my fourth marriage. This might cause me a lot of problems here. Wait a minute. Let's talk about Invader here, going outside the ring. And Muta proving to the wrestling world that he's here to be the #1. Wow! Wait a minute. That's my line.
Okay,
what are you doing here? I mean,
Look at the bloody mask.
I spent years doing that. You're just taking over, Rogers. You're a bad guy. And here comes Muta all over. The bloody mess of the Invader. Everything goes here. No disqualification. Look at the mask. All that blood and the young Japanese grappler all over. Oh, we saw Eddie Grimes there. That's Fast Eddie.
That's Fast Eddie. He's the #2 photographer in all the world of professional wrestling.
Oh, who's #1?
You know and I know, but let's not tell anybody.
All right, let's keep it there. Okay, here we go. More action. When we talk about the superstars of Caribbean Championship Wrestling, you're not going to find this action nowhere else. Not in the WWF, NWA, or whatever you want to name it. This is where the hot action takes place. Could it be part of the climate, Rogers?
I don't know if it's part of the climate, but I think it definitely has to do with the rice and the beans. It definitely has something. Hey, look, there's Vincent. There's Vincent, and there's the Danny shirt again. There's Vincent, the guard. He's keeping all the crazy Puerto Ricans out of the action. And there's El Profi, my friend, right there.
Okay, the match continues, and it's all beat for the Super Black Ninja. And talking about him, what a great tour he's having in the United States at this present moment. We're really happy of this man is doing because we admire this great wrestler. He's a great wrestler.
Don't try to don't pull the wool over my eyes. I know you don't like him. I'm the man that likes Muta. He's my friend. Abdullah the Butcher's my friend. Tiger Jeet Singh's my friend. I'm my friend. Muta's my friend. Ivan Koloff's my friend. They're the bad boys of professional wrestling. That's why you people bought this tape. That's why you people rented this tape. And for most of you Caribbeaners, that's why you stole this tape.
Who stole this tape?
He kicked him in the lower extremities, and I don't mean sartorius gracilis.
Wait a minute, Rogers, you're really getting out of track here. You're saying people steal this tape? I mean, people buy tapes and rent tapes. They don't steal tapes. Meanwhile, the Invader, he used an illegal kick. But we did say that in street fight, Mr. Rogers, everything goes. This is the ultimate challenge. No holds barred. Last man standing wins. And if you're tough enough, this is where you belong. If not, it's time to take the luggage and quit.
Well, he hit him with the chair. Wow!
That's a bonsai to me. That's a bonsai right
there. It's Hey Dottie, it's Hey Maggie.
Okay, here we go. The action continues as the Invader now proving why he was at one time one of the bad guys in professional wrestling before he turned scientific.
Oh, you call that scientific? Now, wait a minute. He's hit my friend Muta.
He's showing the style he had before.
He hit him in the head with a chair. He threw him in the table. Look at him, hit him him in the back with that chair. He kicked him in the lower extremity of his groin area. Tied him up in the ropes, hit him with the chair, threw him over the top rope, hit him with everything but the kitchen sink. I think he's going for it now. And he ripped his shirt.
That's a famous shirt. The famous T-shirt.
He ripped off by Danny's
shirt. Okay, I guess Danny's is in trouble now.
Ropeless gave him.
Jesus. Even Rogers is having a heart attack here. Calm down, Rogers. Please, hold your horses. Let's go back into this match. Calm down, Rip. Okay, here we go. We have our co-host excited here, pulling his hairs here, but let's talk about this match. The bloody mess on the face, as you could see on the mask of the Invader. And let's repeat the rules here. Last man standing wins and everything goes. And let's talk about the referee here, Vikingo. I think he's been out of place right from the beginning of the match.
Everybody knows Vikingo. He doesn't know what's going on. His big thing is life. He's sort of like the Three Stooges, but he's number one. He's like Curly, he's like Larry, and he's like Mo, all wrapped up into one. He don't know what's going on. Now, the rules of the no disqualification match street fight, there are no rules, so I don't even know why it's in there to begin with.
Okay, against the ropes, here it comes. Look at that. Clothesline by Muta.
My friend.
Well, you have a lot of friends in professional wrestling. Well, I like to meet your enemies. You know, because if you associate with this kind of man, I could presume that you have a lot of rivals. Okay, he took that hard boot off. It looks like what the man wear on constructions there.
How can you say that's a hard boot? That's a J.C. Penney special. I know that. And you think it could be like a Buddha Dean's boot?
Okay, wait a minute. Are you saying that Buddha Dean's boot is loaded now?
No, I'm saying he bought it. I'm saying he bought it at J.C. Penney's, just like Muta.
I'll keep that on record there. Okay, meanwhile, we see the Invader fighting back. Muta also bleeding now. And the Invader not giving up. He's fighting hard. He's got the boot off of Muta. And some hard shots have been connected here. The street fight. One of the matches that the people in the Caribbean like the most.
What they like,
man to man.
What they like is bad boys. They like the Domingo Robleses. They like Abdul the Butchers, the Tiger Jeet Sings, the Rip Rogers, and they like my buddy Muta. But this Invader, he's gone over the edge. He's gone over the limit. This tape should be not shown. I'm demanding that the director, the producer, E&G Promotions or Productions or whatever, I demand they stop this tape because this is the time for Muta to shine.
Okay, wait a minute.
Showing my bad boy getting beat up.
You already stopped one match that we're going to get back to it because I am doing my research here. So don't think you got away with that, and you ain't stopping this match because we're gonna see the conclusion of this match, and it's not over that Domingo Robles Saboli scheme of yours. I'm gonna get to the bottom of that. Wow!
Now,
what a deadly kick!
What happened right there? That was the kick.
You stole my wow again.
The lateral meniscus of the left knee.
That was a shot to the groin area. What are you talking about? Hard stuff here. Both men have indulged themselves in some illegal blows, and needless to say, everything goes. Look at that bloody mess on the mask of the Invader. Now you can imagine the blood could be seen through the mask. How is his face underneath that sweaty, bloody mask?
Obviously ugly. But we have some, speaking of illegal blows, I was in Elizabeth the other night, but back to the ring right now. We see my man Muta.
We're getting back into some private stuff here. Now, I don't want you to mention any nightclubs, any stuff like that. Let's just talk about this match. I don't know if you're getting paid to plug these places, but I'm going to get a hold of a Fast Eddie. I'm going to really be upset about your tactics here. I don't think this is good. I don't know if you want a free ticket to go in these places, but let's talk about this match.
Where's Danny's shirt at?
Okay, here you go again. Now, meanwhile, the Invader is suffering at the hands of the famous Japanese Super Black Ninja, who's currently known as Muta, the acrobatic, dangerous ninja who has impressed the American wrestling audience. And I do believe there's a lot of jealousy involved. Even the top stars in professional wrestling are very scared of the popularity on this Japanese wrestler. So it remains to be seen what's going to happen in the career of this man, who is perhaps going to be the man that's going to substitute the figures of Antonino Inoki and the Giant Baba.
I don't know that. Right now, he's a legend, up-and-coming legend, just like Domingo Robles. But right now, he's got the Invader beat.
Domingo Robles? Are you in the payroll with this guy? No, I'm going to do some serious inquiring about this because I do believe you're getting some money on the side for these comments. Okay, back to the match here. We have a Super Black Ninja, a direct choke on the Invader, and everything goes here. Referee is not going to be able to separate Muta from the Invader, as there's no disqualification rules in his special match sanctioned by the World Wrestling Council. Good move by the Invader, as he was being choked by the cables around his throat area.
What do you mean, good move? He broke the rules. He just threw my man Muta over the top rope.
You said there was no rules here. Now, let's not contradict each other here. There's no disqualification. Everything goes. And you're entitled to do whatever you have to do to win the match.
Now, wait a minute. That's not the road of fair and square play. That's not truth, justice, in the American way.
The bad guys don't follow those rules. So what are your concern here?
Oh, my concern right now is the face. That's right, the bloody, ugly, stupid-looking face of that Invader. And I'm predicting now that Muta, my friend, my buddy, my compadre, is going to beat him now. He's getting ready. He set him up. This what the people of the Bad Boy Wrestling Promotion. There it is, boom!
Incredible, incredible move. Here goes for the count. Remember, the falls don't count on this match. Is the last man standing that wins this street fight.
Now, wait a minute. What do you mean the falls don't count? Well, what do you mean falls don't count? In the street fight rules, it's the man that gets pinned 1, 2, 3. You've got this confused with a Texas death match. You ought to know your subject matter. That's why I'm the co-host.
Let me tell you this, Rogers. If there was a pinfall, the referee will count 1, 2, 3, the bell will ring, then he'll have about 30 seconds to recover, the bell will ring again, and if he doesn't get up after 10, then you have the winner. This is a street fight as the way the people in the Caribbean see it.
Well, the people in the Caribbean, they must be crazy then, because I know my wrestling. I've been around. Just look at the blood on that Invader. And let me tell you everybody in TV land, and let me tell the people that bought, rent, or stole this video, and that's the
steal this tape. Okay, sleeper hold on the Invader. Very dangerous hold. Applied here by the expert Super Black Ninja. Submission hold. Deadly weapon applied here by the Japanese wrestler Muta. The reaction on the part of the Invader. And to your viewers out there, we apologize for some of the comments on Mr. Rogers that do not represent my way of seeing things or E&G Productions.
Now, wait a minute. Just because you fat women, and there's a good legal move. Now, wait a minute. He threw him over the top rope.
There's no disqualification, sir. Everything goes.
Oh,
okay. Here we go. Referee outside. Now, let's not forget that the last man who is standing wins the bout. So, this is a very crucial moment on this confrontation for the TV title of the World Wrestling Council. A bloody mess. And referee Bikingo right on top of the action, Roger.
Right on top of the action. He's sitting there adjusting his pants, thinking he's Dick the Bruiser or something, I think. He don't know what's going on. Look at El Gran Vikingo. He should be taking control of this action. He's the official. He's the referee. He should be in control of this match. What's he doing? Adjusting his tights. Looking at the... He kicked him in the lower extremities again. And now he's going to whip him. And you call this justice. You call this Caribbean. You call this Puerto Rico. What?
Street fight. Hey, in the street where you fight it, you do whatever you have to beat your opponent. In professional wrestling with this contract signed, they know what they're dealing with, and this is dangerous for Super Black Ninja. He's hanging the Super Black Ninja with that belt. No oxygen going through his body at this present moment. He's fighting for survival here.
That's right, Muta, my friend, he's getting hung upside down. What can I do about it? Because there's about 20,000 screaming, crazy Puerto Ricans yelling for the Invader, and I'm saying my buddy doesn't have a chance because everybody's prejudiced.
Prejudice? We're talking about wrestling ability. There's two men in the ring. Fans don't have nothing to do with it.
Well, that was a fast count by El Gran Vikingo.
Okay, let's not get hot about this. Remember, the falls don't count. It's the last man standing that counts here, so let's not get the referee involved in this situation. We're dealing with two top wrestlers going at it in one of the most ferocious style battles in professional wrestling, the street fight. And I do believe that Super Black Ninja has looked better than the Invader one.
Well, Oh, yeah?
I call it like it is, Rogers.
I like it. Then you're on my side then. That's
wait.
Go, Muta,
Let's
go.
not get carried away.
Go, Muta, go.
Come on, Rogers.
Go, Muta, go.
Let's not start the party.
20,000 screaming, crazy carabiners going completely crazy. I can hear him. Listen. Go, Muta, go. Go, Muta. And what's he pile driving my buddy Muta for? That could end his career. That could sever his umbilical cord.
He's looking to stop. He's what? Give me a break, Rip Rogers. Come on. Are you playing with my head here? Let's stop this attitude, Mr. Rogers. We're talking about a pile driver direct attack on the neck and shoulders as he was driven into the mat by the Invader, but he has recovered, showing his youth and his strength.
That's right, he's one of the greatest super athletes of the world. My buddy, Muta, he's a top Japanese wrestler, and that's why he is a bad boy professional wrestling. That's why he's like Rip Rogers. That's why he's like Abdul the Butcher. That's why he's like Tiger G.
If he's like Rip Rogers, he's in trouble because we just got word from ENG Productions. We are going to be getting back into that scheme you pulled with that Robles match and Saboli. Don't think you got away with that.
My friend Domingo Robles, what do you mean?
I got the rest of the match.
Hey, forget about that. Let's get back to the action.
Oh, now you don't want to hear the rest of the story. Okay, here we see Super Black Ninja Muta. He's all over the Invader. It's been a tough encounter from the beginning. Now it's being back and forth. The Invader, I think, has recovered a little bit of the control of the match. Meanwhile, Ninja does not want to back up on his tracks, and I think it's going to be a hotter feud than a lot of people expect it to be.
What do you mean a hotter feud? It's at the boiling point now. I can see the sweat coming off Muta's face. I can see the sweat. I can see the blood rolling off underneath the Invader's underarms there. And I can see El Gran Vikingo with that disinterested look because he knows that he's going to be for the Puerto Rican, the Invader, I can tell it.
Whoa, both men colliding. Each trying to take advantage here. And both bodies and heads went just like a train wreck. Both men are down on the mat, and now Vikingo is counting. Okay, Invader gets up first. Oh, wait a minute. The manager, Professor, trying to interfere here. He's got the manager. He connects well. Here comes the Ninja. He's got the briefcase. A block by the Invader. He's got the metal briefcase and knocks down the Super Black Ninja. There's no disqualification. Here is the count. 3 seconds. Wow, what a controversial match.
Oh, wait a minute, the match is not over.
Yes, it's over. We heard the bell.
No, you told me that after the pinfall, it's whoever gets up to their feet first. Don't try and
Do you think this man is going to get up from there?
Don't try and swerve me. Don't try and change the colors on the cookie. Where's Domingo Robles when you need him?
Okay, wait a minute now. Super Black Ninja never got up.
Wait a minute, there was no count. You're trying to swerve me. I've been around. I'm co-host of this ENG promotion of the Bad Boys.
Okay.
No, you told me earlier there was supposed to be an official count. I don't see no official count, so I'm declaring this match illegal.
You can't. It's a championship. Okay, fans.
Who's that fat guy?
Oh, he's a classic. He's a good friend of Eddie Grimes. This guy is nuts. This guy is Bobby Jaggers. He's always looking for trouble.
Well, he's a fat pig.
He's a fat pig, but he's not a bad guy. He's crazy, but he's okay. Now, don't get me in trouble, Rogers. I didn't want to say that about Mr. Bobby Jaggers. He's a great wrestler. Now he's challenging the Invader.
Wait a minute. He's the guy that was in Vietnam. Who's got that shrapnel in his behind end.
Yes, he got shot in the rear end.
He's also the
guy. Wait a minute.
He used to play football at Oregon State, and he gave O.J. Simpson the hardest tackle he ever had. He's got a Porsche in South Africa. He's got a little bandito running around the island of Puerto Rico.
Can you verify the story? Can you verify the story?
I read it in the National Enquirer.
Then it's true then. Bobby Jaggers now putting the elbow to the Invader. Now this is not fair because the Invader went through a struggle in the battle with the Super Black Ninja. He's a bloody mess, and now the Cowboy from Kansas comes in and gets some cheap shots on the Invader. It's not fair.
Did you know he owns a million-acre ranch in Dunlap, Kansas? Bobby Jaggers does.
Bobby Jaggers does.
He also parties at Shout. I know. Shake it up, baby, now.
Okay, fans. Okay, let's take a look now.